It was November 24th, 1971, the day before Thanksgiving. Flight 305 was preparing for its short journey from Portland to Seattle. It should have been just another uneventful flight. Instead, it became one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in American history. A man wearing a dark suit, black tie, and a neatly pressed white shirt boarded the plane under the name Dan Cooper. He looked calm, ordinary, unremarkable. Just another businessman among businessmen. He ordered a bourbon and soda while quietly slipping a note to a flight attendant. At first, she thought it was just another passenger flirting. But when he leaned closer and whispered, "Miss, you'd better read that. I have a bomb," everything changed. Inside his briefcase, wires, red sticks, and a battery. The real deal. He calmly told her exactly what he wanted. $200,000 in cash. 4 parachutes, and a fuel truck ready in Seattle to refuel the plane for a getaway flight to Mexico. As the plane circled in the skies above Seattle, waiting for the authorities to prepare his demands, the passengers remained largely unaware, thinking there was a small mechanical issue. Meanwhile, a quiet, polite hijacker sat, sipping his bourbon, as if this were the most casual business negotiation of his life. When the plane finally landed, Cooper exchanged the 36 passengers for his ransom and parachutes. He kept a few flight attendants and pilots aboard. He ordered the crew to take off again, head south, and fly low. Barely 10,000 feet altitude, with landing gear down and rear stairway lowered slightly. It was dark. Storm clouds gathered. Winds howled around the plane. And somewhere over the dense forests of Washington state, he jumped into the night. Into history, into oblivion. When authorities finally searched the plane, they found no Cooper. No trace of him, only a black tie left draped neatly over a seat, a few cigarette butts, and the echoes of a legend being born. For weeks, search teams scoured the dense woods and rivers below. They found nothing. No body, no parachute, no sign of $200,000 fluttering in the trees. Years later, a young boy digging along the banks of the Columbia River unearthed a decaying package filled with weathered $20 bills. Bills that matched the serial numbers from Cooper's ransom. But the rest of the money, still missing. Still waiting, maybe buried beneath layers of earth or hidden far away from where anyone would think to look. Was Cooper a desperate man with nothing to lose? A professional paratrooper pulling off the ultimate heist? Or something darker? A man who disappeared not because he survived, but because something or someone made sure he didn't. Over the decades, hundreds of suspects have been interrogated. Ex-military men, career criminals, even ordinary office workers. Each theory wilder than the last. Each clue ending in dead silence. The FBI finally closed the case in 2016, declaring it officially unsolved. But the legend still lives, breathing in the dark corners of history, whispered among those who believe Cooper is still out there somewhere, an old man smiling at the world that could never catch him. Maybe he died that night, lost to the stormy skies and dense wilderness. Or maybe, just maybe, he's still alive, thumbing through faded $20 bills and remembering the night he made the world his playground. A man who turned the skies into a crime scene and vanished into myth. So tell me, do you believe D.B. Cooper survived the jump? Or was his escape always doomed from the start? If you want to dive even deeper into chilling, unsolved mysteries and real-life nightmares, click the next video on screen now. And remember, some legends don't die, they just hide better.